something has come up that I want to let you guys know about because we really need your help. In May last month, a trail angel named ODIE, whose real name is Matthew Norman, was kind of set up by someone when he was in Irwin, Tennessee, helping hikers. And someone called the DEA and cops on him and said that he was selling drugs out of his school bus, which was not true at all. So the police showed up and they said, "Hey, are you selling drugs?" And ODIE said, "No, I'm not, but I have my personal stash of marijuana." And they confiscated the drugs and they wrote him a fine or a summons to appear in court. Anyways, when I saw this happen right away, he posted about it on Facebook and I offered to pay the fine for him, just because this type of injustice and this type of enforcement is a really frustrating thing to me. And there's a backstory here. If you guys followed along with our hike, our videos, or our book, you know that in 2018, ODIE came out and helped us out on the trail in a big way. In fact, the story is told fully on chapter 23 called Bad News, and I tell the story of how ODIE showed up basically out of nowhere with his school bus and a Mohawk and drove us and our entire family around and slack packed us while we stayed the night at this place for 4 days and were able to finish the technical 200 in these absolutely horrendous rainy conditions that I don't know if we would have otherwise been able to do had he not showed up. He didn't do it for any money, he wouldn't take any payment, and this is when we met ODIE on the Appalachian Trail. Now, ODIE is kind of a well-known personality on the trail. He's most famous for this book he publishes every year called the Hiker Yearbook, which is filled with hikers' names and it helps connect hikers. This is the year our family hiked the trail, and this is a full article that he published about our family hiking the trail. So everyone that hikes is really excited to get this Hiker Yearbook. In addition to that, ODIE goes around the trail most of the year promoting his yearbook and trying to educate hikers about the history of the trail and ways that they can leave no trace. I even made a video about one of his speeches that he wrote and makes every year at Trail Days and put it on this channel. Okay, here's where you come in. When I offered to pay the fine, ODIE said it was gonna be around 300 bucks. And I said, great, no problem, I'll pay it. Well, it turns out with court fees, the total fine for him having his own personal stash of marijuana came to $1,475 because he had a DA that really wanted to make an example out of him and even wanted to give him mandatory probation that was like supervised by government officials. Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Anyways, I told him, still ODIE, I'm gonna take care of it. I just need a few minutes because I'm gonna try and get some of my viewers to help out, and this is how we're gonna do it. If you would like to buy a copy of this book, I still have boxes of them that I'm trying to get rid of. And if you buy it, and if you use the coupon code FREEODIE, all of the proceeds from the book will go to ODIE, his court fees directly, and you will get 20% off the book, which makes it cheaper than Amazon. You'll get to read the story of our family hiking the Appalachian Trail that I already talked about in this video. So if you want to hear more about that, it's a bestseller, and I think it's really inspiring to people and helping them think of new ideas of what's possible with family. We get rid of the books, ODIE gets all the proceeds, and you get 20% off if you use the coupon code FREEODIE. And if you order it from us, you get a free PDF. And there's ways on our website to get like signed copies and things like that. Thank you guys so much for your support. You can go to fightfortogether.bigcartel.com. The link to our merch store is in the YouTube description. It's also the first comment that's listed there. Please buy a book. You can give them as a gift or buy multiple copies, however you want to use them. All the proceeds, you're gonna help out an amazing trail angel. Thank you guys so much for considering.
For 5 months, our family walked 13 miles every day.
We became the largest family to complete the Appalachian Trail.
We encountered snowstorms, overflowing rivers, rattlesnakes, and the government threatening to take away our kids.
And that was the easy part.
2,000 miles together, the story of the largest family to hike the Appalachian Trail is available on Amazon and all major online retailers.